Welcome to part two of my first edition of Survivors and Overcomers Journey with your host, Tanya King, where we share real life stories and take you on a journey through the life of our heroes in our family and communities. This again is my first guest, Verdella King. Thank you for coming, Mom.
You're welcome. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. So she's my hero, Verdella King, and I wanted to take the time just to share one really important story that I wanted to share with her, but I couldn't figure out how to put it into the video. And so I'm going to talk to you, Mom, about your journey when you went through cancer in, I believe it was 2003.
Yes, yes. Okay, 2003. I remember when I wasn't feeling good and I was wondering what. So, not feeling good, I went to the doctor and the doctor run different tests, as usual when you're not well and you're telling them how you feel, you have to do different tests. So I went for the test and I remember my doctor sent me to see a specialist. And when I go and see the specialist, he do the test and everything, but he said, you know what, something is not looking good. And when he said, okay, you know what, I have friends in Sunnybrook. This was a very good specialist. And he said, I'm going to set an appointment so you could go and see this specialist. So that's what he did. He get all the tests and everything. As I said, it wasn't looking good. So apparently he said it is, they're always saying this big C. So when you hear that big C, you know what it is. And it's kind of fearful when they tell you that the first thing that come to your mind is that you're going to die. Once you have cancer, you just think you're going to die. So my specialist sent me to Sunnybrook, make the appointment, and I go up there. And by this time, I was getting weaker, very nervous, because I begin to lose weight and things like that. So when I go, my husband and myself, we meet with might be about 6 specialists, and they explain everything to me and say what you'll have to do. And so what I said to them, I believe in the Lord and I'm serving the Lord. So, whatever you said, I will pray. But I said, if it's the will of the Lord, then I will do it. So I come to an agreement that, you know what, since that I'm going to take the treatment. So they send me for all different type of tests. You have to go through different tests. And they were so nice at the hospital. The secretary and everybody was so nice, as if they knew me for a long time. And they sent me for MRI and all these different things. So I did all the different tests. And by this I know it was cancer, because all the tests showed I was losing weight. So what happened after that? They say I'll have to come for treatment Monday to Friday. So my husband, he was taking me back and forth every day. And I tell you, in the nights I get real sick. And the amount of medication that they've given me to take, sometimes I just put them aside and I pray. But I remember that we have prayer meeting, and I remember one of the ministers said, you shall not die but live and declare the work of the Lord. And that's one thing I know that the Lord has healed me for to do his work. I remember when I go for the chemo for the first time, they take you and you see whatever it is like. They show you on video what it's going to be like. And when I sit it's like IV, string up like how you're doing IV, and I have to sit for 45 minutes for that, and then the radiation, it take about 15 to 20 minutes. So I get to understand what chemo is and what radiation is. And after I've gone through, I think from March to November, that's when in August I feel my body was coming back. So I know I was getting healing. And so I was able to return to work and also return to Huntley Street that I was on the prayer line. And it was such a surprise to everyone because they were looking that I would not survive. But thank God, here I am still talking about the Lord.
Wow, that's amazing. I do remember when she had found out she had cancer, and I remember my first instinct was, oh my gosh, my mom's gonna die. And I mean, I was crying. It was so hard, and but then you had to try to keep it together. You know, seeing her losing weight, seeing her like just looking like bones, like she got so skinny, and but then what inspired me through her journey as she was going through, what I found was that she was always praying. And she was always like, sometimes even when she couldn't kneel on the floor proper, she would put pillows under her knees and she'd like kneel. And she'd still pray, even though she was like so small. And that really inspired me as a young person to pray and to believe in God that no matter what the situation is, no matter how dark it looked, I saw my mom praying, and that really gave me the inspiration to be a praying young person. And I really thank you, Mom, for doing that, for being a living Bible, for being a walking Bible to show me what God requires of His people.
Mm, that is good. I am so happy for that because I do say the Lord have me for a purpose. That's why He healed my body, and there's no turning back.
Amen. I'm so thankful for you authentically sharing this truth about your journey. She is a cancer survivor, and so we gotta just be grateful for these people who are still here that never gave up on life. She never gave up on life, and she never gave up on her hope in God. And so that is why I said this show is about sharing survivors' journeys, sharing their testimonies, sharing how they persevered through life and how they continue to excel in spite of all the different things that came against them. She had cancer, the big C that everyone talks about, that's supposed to wipe you out. You're not supposed to overcome that. But she overcame it, and so this is just an inspiration to our family, to our community, and it's just great to see that you overcame cancer.
Yes, I have to give God thanks. And thank you again for having me so I can share. Thank you, and God bless you in everything you do.
Thank you so much. God bless you
And
too.
I love you.
Love you too. God bless you. This is my mom again, and thank you again for watching Survivor's Journey. Survivors and Overcomers Journey. Thank you again for watching us. Like, share, and subscribe. And I hope this is an inspiration to your day. Have a great day. Bye for now.